bust it for a bag, baby, bust it for a bag. By the time I hit the door, I seen hoes on the floor. Niggas dressing Louis, tricking all day, dolo. Me, I'm a G, I ain't paying for the sex. I'd rather chop it up about how we can get a check. Look, pop it dope. So when you think of music is sex, but you wouldn't think of it that way. Alchemy is sex, but these are words that are codified for people to understand things on a certain level. Yeah. Now, when it comes to just sex, let's talk about this, because I like what you said about the dark side. Now, when it comes to sex, this is something that's going to blow people's mind. Your primal urges in nature are very normal. The depths that you understand them on is what's not normal, because most people do not know about sex. They haven't been taught about sex. They know innately how to fuck. You can watch porn and be like, oh, I like that move, I'm gonna try that. Oh, next week I'm gonna try that. Oh, I'm gonna hit it with that. Yeah. But where does the depths of it trickle down into your consciousness to where you can utilize this to elevate yourself, which is why Tantra is actual an occult practice of understanding how to use Tantra for healing, manifestation, as well as tuning into another person, emerging, and being able to get to a point. This is why sex is so deep, where if you start to have sex with a person, your body starts to morph into little parts of them, and you start to take on things that becomes their psyche. They become your psyche. All these things are so important because we're talking about an alchemical process that happens through the merging of these two bodies, right? Yeah. Now, but to what you said about the sexual part of the dark side of people, that dark side of a person that you find to be attractive, what you call fetishes or what you call preferences. Freud said in this book, The Psychology of Love and Sex, everybody is a product of things that happen in their childhood to bring them to fruition to where they are. And when you understand things on an occult level, this is the hardest part that people got to understand. This is the part that ruffles people's feathers. There's nothing good or bad in the universe. Nope. Yep. There's nothing good or bad in the universe. It's only relative to your perspective based on how does it affect you. Yeah. And from that point right there, you deem things either good or bad. Why? Because if it benefits you, you think it's good. If it hinders you or you perceive it as something that's an obstacle or opposition to you, you deem it as bad. Now, why is that important? Because when you grow up in the world, you don't necessarily have to have been traumatized in a bad way to get to a space where you start to understand certain things about your sexuality as you get older. But what you call preferences are so deep into the psyche that you find things that you're attracted to based on complexities of sex. So for some people, you may be like, "Ooh, I don't like this in sex," right? Like you might find somebody sexually attractive, but there's certain things about them that you be like, I wouldn't have sex with this person, right? Yeah. Those dark sides is what's at play. It's not the light side, like you said. It's the dark side. It's darks talking to each other. Yes. Yeah. And so for somebody may be like, "Ooh, I'm into BDSM or spanking." You may deal with a guy who might be like, I'm not into spanking women. I can't do that. And you be like, you pussy ass nigga. You don't want to fucking spank me, nigga, and choke me, nigga. What type of fucking man are you? You're a fucking pussy. And he's like, but I'm a man. I just don't like, I don't. And you be like, what the fuck is up with this? Where's your dark side at, nigga? Where's your...
But the thing is, though, what I have found out, a lot of people that, here's what I have found out through dealing with my freak self, a freak nature
Speak on it. We got time.
And my nature, and I have been a fin-dom for a long time. I just never told nobody about it, but I was doing it for a long time. Usually what happens is the people that say stuff like, "Oh, I'm not into that," or "I don't like that," or "How could you?" Those be the number one people that wish they could have that nasty stuff done on them secretly on the inside. So I have found out the more that people talk bad about something, they really want to be a part of it.
Bust it for a bag, baby, bust it for a bag. By the time I hit the door, I seen hoes on the floor. Niggas dressing Louis, tricking all day, dolo. Me, I'm a G, I ain't paying for the sex. I'd rather chop it up about how we can get a check. Look, pop it dope.